잘 지냈어요 모두 보고 싶었어 우리도 어쩜 이렇게 시간이 안 가는지 정말 버스 안에서 going 이불 속에서 going은 언제나 너에게 going
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, my friends.
Good afternoon.
Thanks for the time and opportunity given to the Batterflay Group. Today, we would like to present the result of our group discussion about language, culture, and identity in a globalized world. To save time, I hand it over to our presenter. The time is yours.
English is global. Today facilitates cross-culture communication, education, technology, and international. Relations, as we know, English is used almost all over the world. In this era of advancing globalization, English makes it easier for us to communicate with people from other countries, access education, technology, and information. So, this language globalization can be positive opportunity as it helps us develop and open up broader opportunities. The impact of language globalization raises concerns about culture, identity, and the preservation of local language and culture, as English is increasingly used. Local language and culture may become less language used especially among the younger generations. If not addressed properly, this can be a negative impact as our cultural identity would drastically altered. So, the main issue of the text is the balance between the benefits of a global language and the challenge to identity and cultural diversity.
Language play a very important role because it is does not only profession as a means of communication, but is also closely related to culture, identity, values, and ways of thinking, and can influence how individuals perceive themselves and their cultural background.
The three paragraph explains about the main idea or concept of the text in Indonesian is English plays a crucial role as the language of introduction in higher education because it confers academic prestige and opens access to global research and networks. However, the dominance of English can also have negative impacts, marginalizing local language and knowledge systems. That's reducing local wisdom's international regulations. The main idea of this paragraph is that codecision reflects the flexible identity of bilinguals of multilingual people and demonstrate linguistic competence on cultural awareness rate than linguist preference, enabling effective communication across diverse social and cultural contexts. 5th paragraph discusses context about language was caused by the dominance of English. Many local and indigenous languages are becoming inactive, leading to the erosion of cultural, traditional knowledge and cognitive theories. At present, many young people actively use English or national languages in schools, social media, and the workplace. Local languages are increasingly rarely used in daily life, and some are close to extinction because they are no longer passed on the younger generations.
The paragraph discusses solutions to linguistic challenges with the key sentences are they to address the challenge, express emphasize the importance of multilingual education and the integration of local language into the formal education system. The following sentences explain how fostering implication for both English and the mother can achieve linguistic balance and cultural pride. English isn't as a supplement, restaurants, not a substitute for local language.
Thank you to our presenter for explaining the material. From the presentation, there are several important points that can be concluded. The material presented clearly has some purpose. The purpose are one. However, these opportunities depend on ourselves, whether because to use them for positive things or the opposite. To remind us that globalization does not make everyone feel the same, and in the end, everything comes back to ourselves, especially in how we use language and maintain our culture identity. Our response is, in our opinion, using is important in today's global era, but it should be balanced. And we should help us connect with the world, not make us forget our own needs and culture. Therefore, English should be used as a complement, not a replacement for our own language. So, our group agrees with the text. We agree because English opens global opportunities, but preserving local language and culture is still very important. Alright, thank you all for giving our group the opportunity to present our material. Alright, thank you ma'am for giving our group the opportunity to present our material. Thank you also to our friends who have listened and participated in our discussion today. On behalf of the Batterflay Group, I would like to apologize if there were any imprecise moments during the discussion.